Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In our last video we did end our day in the Circle Tower basement, still working on the quest Bound in Blood and Magic. But we have found Jowan's phylactery, he has destroyed it, and now we just need to make our great escape. So let's see how that goes. There was a rather large explosion and I have a feeling somebody heard it. Where is the exit? It is this way, right? Yes.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Wait, is this the door that we couldn't get into, but we can exit out of it? I mean, okay, sure.
Get on it.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
This looks bad. It does look bad. I knew this would end bad. Like, well, I assure you this isn't what it looks like. It is totally what it looks like. No, first one. This looks bad.
Greagoir.
An initiate conspiring with a Bloodmage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the Bloodmage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Jowan, please don't make it worse. Jowan's right. You don't care for the apprentices. The first Enchanter does what he can to protect us. Does he? Does he, though? We'll go with the middle one. He doesn't care about us apprentices. Well, I'm not an apprentice anymore, but you know what I mean.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Bloodmage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Well.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Greagoir?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
Jowan said he wasn't a blood mage. I can't believe he just did that. I knew he was acting suspicious. He lied to me. I guess he said he wasn't a blood mage. That's pretty cool though, right?
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Greagoir?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Yes, Jowan destroyed his phylactery. I'm sure you'll think of something. He can't have gone far. You could still count. Yeah, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Jowan destroyed his phylactery. Without it, he will be hard to locate.
Don't you think I know that? Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
You forced Jowan's hand. Lily didn't know Jowan was a blood mage. She did it for love. Let's see where the you forced Jowan's hand goes. Nowhere good, I'm sure.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
No. Yeah, no. Yes, the staffing, you can have it back if you like. Yes, no, I'm keeping the staff.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Jowan's the one you want, not me. Do what you like. I stand by my decision to help Jowan. I had no idea he was a blood mage. I mean, he was acting suspicious, but middle one. Do what you want. I don't care.
You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
Meh.
She is a danger to all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need.
Yeah.
I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
You're such a jerk. I've always hoped to prove myself as a mage. If Greagoir is right, I should face the consequences. Again, I make a snarky comment and they completely ignore me, which is hilarious. If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go, but I'm a mage. My place is not here. No, third one. If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Greagoir, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
Is it a reward to become a Grey Warden, knowing all that we kind of know about it? What lies in store for me? So I'm to be a Grey Warden? Am I to leave the circle forever? I hope so. But yeah, what lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Thanks for everything, First Enchanter. I guess there isn't much left here for me. Perhaps the Grey Wardens will appreciate my talent more. Oh, that one, totally.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits.
Greagoir's like, so mad.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Luna, Your Majesty. I'm no friend of yours, human lord. No, I don't need to be that rude. He was very polite, so I'm Luna.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from a circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I do not cast spells on command. I'm only recently... Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Of course, your magic is not at my beck and call, but I am glad to have it in the battle. We have too few mages here. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Okay, you don't really know me. We'll see about that. You're too kind. Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. No, we'll see.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Sounds like the blight is almost over. I didn't realize things were going so well. You sound very confident of that. Middle one, I think.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn seriously at all.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Sure you can. Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not such a fool. Yeah, we're going with that one.
You must not speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Theirin Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do? What do you mean, what ritual? Yeah, a hot meal might be nice first, Duncan.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Luna's just going through all the secret rituals. The harrowing, the joining. What do you need me to do? Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Yeah, let's go with that one.
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is the ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Is this anything like the harrowing?
It is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon.
Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Harrowed. And Bloodied. Harrowed completed the Magi origin story, and Bloodied complete an origin story without the main character ever falling in battle. Great. So Ostagar, joining the Grey Wardens, find the Grey Warden Alistair. You have arrived in the King's camp, just outside the Coercion wilds in the ruin known as Ostagar. Duncan has told you that when you are ready to begin the joining, you should seek out the Grey Warden named Alistair somewhere in camp. And I have more Codex entries, so let's try to get through some of these. I'm not going to read the controls. I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's do characters, though. King Cailan Theirin, I'd hoped for a war like the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Theirin, Cailan was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen Enora. I wonder how old he is, because he acts a little immature, you know. So I kind of wonder. Let's see, Duncan. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Anderfells, his father from Tevinter. His childhood was spent in the Free Marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the Order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. And then Knight Commander Greagoir. Grim and taciturn, Greagoir has been Knight Commander of the Templar forces stationed at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the first Enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself. And then First Enchanter Irving. There is no higher office in a Circle Tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magical prank. At the same time, he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. And then Loghain McTeer. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Merrick raised his friend to the nobility, and Loghain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. I think that's enough for today. So many things. I am going the wrong direction, which is probably correct. Oh, Elfroot, thank you.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
You guys are very polite to an elf and a mage, I'm just saying.
Make her watch over you, my lady. Make her watch over you, my lady.
It is a long way down. Beef bone. It's for my dog. Oh yeah, I have a gift. Oh, hang on. And it works! Amazing! I don't need no rogues.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Thank you. You guys are all broken. You all say the same thing.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Teirin worries that may not be enough.
There's the big tower.
Now's better than later.
You don't want to go into the Tower of Ishal. It's off limits for now, I'm afraid. The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Teirin Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Okay.
Make her speed your steps.
You too.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
They really are all going to say the same thing.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Hi.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the Mages.
Tell me about Ostagar?
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Loghain wild, that does.
Well, if they're all loyal to the king, it shouldn't bother him too much, but maybe they're not all loyal to the king. Anyway, the Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Want to ask you something else?
Go on, then.
Guess that's it.
Good luck to you, then.
Ostagar. Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Yeah, when are they going to come back?
I am not privy to such knowledge, and, I suspect, neither are you. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Is that not dangerous?
Is it? As a mage, you would know more of such matters than I do. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
Wouldn't you know because you're meant to, like, guard / protect / I don't know, imprison them? There's stuff over here.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
No. How would I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Theirin called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Oh, the queen?
She's the Theirin's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go?
As you wish.
Loghain's... hang on. So we've got King Cailan's tent, Loghain's tent, Duncan's Fire, Kennel Master, Dog Kennels, Infirmary, Kokari Wilds, and that's Alistair up there. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
You approach the tent of Theirin Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Theirin Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Theirin. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
The Theirin inside, what's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Oh, surely you can tell me a little bit about him. No, I don't want to meet him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh?
The Theirin's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Theirin speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Theirin Loghain tells him. Without the Theirin, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
No, I don't want an audience with him, but I should go.
Very well.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
I was waiting for him to say, stick him with the pointy end.
Hail to you. Maker watch over you, my lady.
I was told all Howe's forces are overdue.
Oh, that guy.
How do you do?
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Hail to you.
One of the buggers scratched me, it did.
They're evil things sent by the Maker to punish us.
Or they're just, evil.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, soldiers?
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
What do these Darkspawn want?
To eat you.
Good night for it, Warden.
Maybe. I don't know. Lots of leather.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Oh yeah, if I leave and then come back, do they say something else again?
The wall before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they
Okay,
set themselves.
you're still saying the same thing.
There are lots of Darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlog. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new Darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. They're on any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
Just stab them with the pointy end enough times and they die.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
Only 2 of them made it, and one was minus a leg.
Ugh.
Said they encountered some Darkspawn that was 10 feet tall, with horns as long as your arm. The injured one died last night. They said his blood was already turning black.
Maker's breath. Where are they all coming from?
The deep roads.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of Natric fishwives spreading gossip until you're brown in small clothes out of terror? We've seen nothing to suggest that the Darkspawn drag our people underground to eat them. And I want this talk about Darkspawn enslaving survivors to stop immediately. Keep your minds focused on the battle. You fight for Ferelden and for your king. Remember that.
I mean, don't they take the ladies down into the deep roads?
So there's supposed to be more of these Grey Wardens coming, I hear.
Petron said they were Orlesians, coming with a whole army of them fancy Orlesian knights.
If my pa wasn't already in his grave, that'd put him there.
You think they'll leave once this is done? If we ask them nice?
If they don't, then we keep on fighting, I guess.
I'd rather fight them painted fops than these Darkspawn. That howling of theirs gives me nightmares, it does.
Oh, you finally done? How about you guys?
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Ferelden can defeat these things on its own. We need no Orlesian charity.
I beg to differ. Okay, I talked to all of you.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Maybe. I have questions.
Alistair can help you with those.
Oh.
I had hoped he would be back by now.
It's like, be gone, woman. Oh, quest.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Why would I help you? I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help. I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him? Just how smart is this dog? Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Well, didn't you say his last master died? Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Why do you think I can muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Okay, I feel like I did this the last time, didn't I?
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Hi. Oh, the dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. I can kill the dog? Look, I'm doing an evil-ish playthrough, but I can't kill a puppers? Oh no, we'll put the muzzle on the dog. He's probably gonna die in the battle anyway, so, you know.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Maybe.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Do you think I have nothing else better to do? Yeah, why don't you go get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
But I thought you were a soldier? Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Do you think I have nothing better to do?
We're all busy. As it is, if we can get this hound better, we can re-imprint him on someone. Even you, if you like.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
The Mabari Hound. The kennel master at the king's camp has a Mabari, a hound bred for intelligence and combat ability. It has been poisoned by dark spawn blood. You have muzzled the hound, but the kennel master needs a flower that grows in the wilds to treat him properly. The flower is white with a red center. No. Does it just say kennels? That's all it does say.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
Ash Warrior leader?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
I happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servant. Yeah, do you have a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is a dog that good in combat? Isn't that what he was describing? Wasn't that some sort of specialization for a warrior, maybe? But is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind? Yeah, but then they wouldn't be, prepared for battle?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Okay, why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking. If the reward was right, why not? Sure.
We would kill you if you tried. Even if you succeeded, the monsters would only offer death as your reward.
Yeah. Tell me of Luthias the Dwarfson.
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Luthias was a claimed tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Luthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Luthias then taught this to the Cailan, who made him their chieftain.
What happened to him? And they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after? Sure.
Not in this tale, friend. Luthias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Luthias was grieved. He sent Morriganen away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, the Thedas slew Morriganen in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Thedas an honoured burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Morriganen, very similar to Morrigan in naming, I wonder. An interesting legend, thank you for telling me. What happened to his wife Skaya? Oh yeah.
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Thedas and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover. Yeah, a prince of a guy, right?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
I mean, honestly, he sounds like a jerk.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Okay. Legend of Luthias Dwarfson.
My respects to you, Grey Warden.
Our time before battle is spent painting our hounds with caddis, in preparation.
Okay.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Hello.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korcari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korcari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since, mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And you think these witches exist? So why mention them if it's just superstition? Yeah.
Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Because of superstition. Okay.
He calls.
Who calls?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why do you say that? There are Grey Wardens here, you know. We have them on the... You're mad, obviously.
I'm not mad, I saw them.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him? Is it possible he has important information? Maybe.
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Yeah, the Darkspawn are everywhere.
I don't want to see any more. I close my eyes and... Please just leave me be.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde has grown larger.
Why do the Darkspawn not parley with the king? They just mindlessly throw themselves to their deaths upon our blades.
They don't care?
Are you to fight under the other Grey Wardens? I hope to be under the king.
We're all going to get sick. That's what happens.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
You administer blessings to elves, do you?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not? Sure.
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone. Out of my sight, heathen. I must perform the Maker's work for those who appreciate it.
Wow, that was a quick, reversal. I'm kind and loving. Oh, you not going to completely agree with me? Then you are clearly a heathen. Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
You've heard about me?
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlayman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Do you have a problem with that? Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual. Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn? I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter. You're not all that smart, are you?
That's not fair. I listened to tales of the Grey Wardens and dreamt one day I too would ride a griffin into battle against slavering monsters. I know there are no more griffins, and my fantasies were those of a boy, but still, I remember those tales. I never thought I'd be part of them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
It's all a big secret, apparently. You don't like the idea? Let's see where that goes.
I had no idea I'd be tested more than I already had been. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Finally, somebody interacted with my snarky sarcasm. Well, let's unlock the greatest mod. It's not the greatest mod, but it's amazing. Ice arrow. I mean, I'm not getting anything like super fantabulously cool.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
But maybe someday I will. Prisoner?
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You are covered in blood, sir. You haven't, and if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you? Yeah, why are you in there?
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
It matters to me if your cause was just. If you weren't deserting, why were you sneaking around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Oh?
I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested? Yeah, you're naked, basically.
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
That's gross. I'll take that, kill him and take the key. Maybe. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hungry deserter. The prisoner at the king's camp has begged you for some food. According to him, the guard may have some to give. I don't remember this quest.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
It seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
But he's locked in a cage. How? It's fine. Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
I mean, I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting. He's asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon. I guess I'll go.
Sure. You've got better things to do than speaking to prisoners, I hope.
I mean, yeah, but I've got a quest.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Maybe that was their plan all along. I'll take the key. Kill him and take the key. I mean, sure, why not?
What? But you can't do that. Ah, God!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Luna!
What? What in Andraste's name did you do that for? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
He spit on me. He got what I don't have to explain myself to you.
You'll have to explain yourself to someone. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
Nothing? You'll tell him nothing? You acquired a key from the prisoner, presumably for one of the chests in the Circle of Magi, part of the king's camp. The chest will very likely only be reachable when the Tranquil are not present, such as when they're gone for the evening. I mean, I chose violence. I said I was going to do it a bunch, and I haven't had many opportunities to do it yet. Where is the key? I'm assuming it. Here we go. Key to Mage's chest. An ornate key in questionable condition. Oddly enough, it's warm. Yuck. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to pause things here today. And on Tuesday, we will continue to wander around Ostagar and see what other poor choices I can make. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Dragon Age Origins video.